Scene opens with a sweeping exterior shot of the SUV driving on a scenic road, camera panning from front to side. You're looking at the 2025 AMG GLS 63, the big, bold, luxury SUV that doesn't just look commanding on the road, but delivers serious performance under the hood. For those who want a one car does it all ride, 7 seats, top-class luxury, and power to spare. Let's kick things off with what's beating under the hood. The GLS 63 is powered by a handcrafted 4.0-liter V8 biturbo engine with mild hybrid assist. This combo churns out a whopping 603 horsepower and a strong 627 pound-feet of torque. Paired with that is a 9-speed automatic gearbox, the AMG SpeedShift TCT, and permanent all-wheel drive through AMG's Performance 4MATIC Plus system. What does that mean in real-world terms? You get an SUV that, despite its size, can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 4.1 seconds. That's sports car performance with 7-seater practicality. And with 4MATIC Plus onboard, whether you're cruising city streets, highway sweeping, or dealing with more demanding driving conditions, you've got traction and control. Cut to shots of the car navigating corners, camera low to emphasize stance. But driving dynamics don't just come from power. The GLS 63 brings serious suspension and chassis engineering, adaptive air suspension with active ride control, and dynamic engine mounts. What that translates to: when you want comfort, you get a composed, relatively smooth ride. When you want performance, the car tenses up, grips more firmly, and handles with surprising agility for such a large SUV. Switch to interior shots: seats, dashboard, rear rows. Inside, the GLS 63 commits to luxury without apology. You get a spacious interior with room for 7, perfect for families or groups. Materials are premium. Think Napa or high-grade leather, rich trims, and attention to detail that defines a flagship SUV. It doesn't feel like a big bulky SUV, it feels like a rolling first-class lounge that can sprint like a sports machine when demanded. On the tech and convenience front, expect modern amenities like a large digital instrument panel paired with a high-resolution infotainment screen, connectivity options, top-tier audio, premium sound system, and a long list of comfort features. For families or frequent travelers, 3-row seating, generous cargo space with flexibility depending on seat configuration, and a ride that masks much of the bulk. Camera pans over the exterior details: wheels, grille, exhausts. Design-wise, GLS 63 announces itself. Wide stance, muscular sculpted bodywork, aggressive styling cues, it doesn't attempt to hide its performance DNA. If you park this in traffic, heads turn. And the presence isn't just about looks, it's about the kind of confidence this machine carries. Now, but all this capability and luxury comes at a cost. The starting price in the US market for the 2025 GLS 63 sits at around $149,500 USD. With that kind of money, you expect near perfection, and while the GLS 63 delivers in many areas, it's worth noting that such a large, complex, performance-oriented SUV will come with upkeep, premium fuel, and likely higher maintenance or running costs compared to a standard SUV. Nevertheless, if you're after a vehicle that blends 3-row practicality, high-end luxury, and genuine performance, the GLS 63 sits in a rare category by itself. For someone who needs space, family, luggage, gear but doesn't want to sacrifice thrill or prestige, this SUV gives you the best of both worlds. Closing shot: sunset background, GLS 63 parked majestically, gentle music. So there you have it, the 2025 AMG GLS 63, a brute-powered, luxury-laden, 7-seater SUV that doesn't compromise. For those who see a vehicle as more than just transport, as a statement, a lifestyle, and a performance machine, this might well be the ultimate all-rounder. If you like, I can also prepare a comparative segment, how the 2025 GLS 63 stacks up against its closest rivals in 2025 in terms of performance, luxury, and value, to help buyers decide if it's worth the price. Do you want me to build that comparison for you now?